Alright, so finally Shanks' father is revealed. That means we finally got to know what's the true identity of Shanks. The whole reason we saw on anime why Five Elder was giving priority to Shanks, why they were listening to Shanks, and why they were doing all this, doing everything what Shanks was saying. I mean, like giving a priority to a pirate, that was like so much confusing at that time. Hey, this is AnimeFandom and welcome back to our One Piece chapter review channel. The starting starts from the reverie came to an end because King Cobra is dead and everyone knows about that. So reverie is kind of end without the king, though it's obvious. He seriously is. Where is our king? Everyone be like trying to find their king, but like they knew like Pell was trying to find, and other important people on Alabasta, they were trying to find the king. They were trying to find Vivi also. Where is Vivi? They didn't saw Vivi also. They don't know about anything about Vivi, if Vivi is alive or dead or shit like that. Some stowaways hold their breath cause they were like trying to sneak out though on the ships of monarchies returning home. They were like none other than Vivi and Vapor on this ship. They were like trying to hide so like no one knows about them. CP0 is after them, Imu Sama is after them, and Gorosei is also after them. That means like five elders. So they have to sneak out somehow out of their reach though. Out of world government's reach. And the news reporter told that and the news reported this report is out everywhere that the king is dead and Vivi is nowhere to be found, like, but this is the same news in which Vivi and Vapol is hiding right now. That's like kind of interesting. He says like I'ma go and show like that we are like selling or passing all the news everywhere, but in real they are like safeguarding Vapor and Vivi also. They are on the Aegis Kingdom ship Morgan, that is by like news reporter ship, or you can say. So no one will suspect on that thing. That's like really good idea to hide there. But Vivi wants to talk to his father. I mean, Vivi don't know like what happened with King Cobra, what Imu Sama did with his father, and his father is lying down there on the cold. But Vapol knows that, but Vapol says like, I ain't gonna tell you about that though. I mean like you were the last person I should tell about this. So like Vivi wants to know like CP0 is after me. Even if I'm safe on Alabasta, they will still come to Alabasta and they will still take me by force if they want to. So I can't get out of world government reach until and unless I know why and what is the danger about. So if you guys see, all the world government is trying to find Sabo and Vivi. Like if they saw Sabo and Vivi, they have to report it to world government so world government can capture these two. Now we saw Sabo also. Sabo was also like really injured by the attack by Imu Sama when he was trying to save King Cobra and trying to run in front of Gorosei or five elders you can say, and in front of Imu Sama also. That was like a bad move. I mean like hero move that trying to save the King Cobra though. But that means like he is not that strong that can outpower Gorosei and that can outpower Imu Sama and save at the same time. So he should be like running without he should be like saving his own self. But yeah, hero movies will be saw Joyboy Bonnie also saying she is hungry because she knows she like every only thing that she cares about is just meat. I mean just eating. So Sao be like saying like I have to survive. I have to tell about the D that King Cobra told me that about D family. He has to tell that. He can't die here. He can't die right now. And then like we saw like five elders or Gorosei was talking to each other. Like they were talking like they don't think there is anyone whose life is surrounded by D's as his is also a man who carries a checkered fate. They are be talking about, and they said like it's time that they should settle about Egghead also. That means like aka Vegapunk. Then Imu-sama is saying, I want to use it, Mother Flame. That is the weapon by Vegapunk. That we will later know that it's a ancient weapon that Vegapunk made, cause the island in which Vegapunk is also kind of ancient though. That island was like really before the time, although island is like future things and everything is about like looks futuristic, but it was on the past also. So they have like a ancient weapon also that's name is Mother Flame that they gonna use against Lucia. Obviously the weapon is created by Vegapunk though. But they be thinking like why choose Lucia only? What's the problem with Lucia? Why they want to destroy or try it against Lucia only? Then one of them is saying that he don't care. But there are a lot of people also there. They have to think about people also. Then we finally saw the five Gorosei and their names also. It will put an end to long withstanding conflicts. The guy who is saying this is Saint Shepherd Jupiter. That means like Jupiter from planet Jupiter. That is warrior god of agriculture. Okay. And then the bald guy with eyeglasses is saying that at any rate we can use that power as we wish eventually. We can like it's our power. We can do anything. Five elders, stars, military god of finance is saying that is like Saint Ethernburn V. Nudge. Then the bald guy with mustache, the longest mustache maybe. This can do as an example also for the people who are going against us. This is like another five elder star, the military god of laws, Saint Tropman Valkyrie. And then Saint Marcus Mars, military god of environment, is saying that Lucia is trying to go against world government, so it's best to destroy Lucia fully, so like there will be no one rebellion, no one against us. And then the last one that we guys already know about, Saturn, the five elder Saturn, military god of scientific defense it is. It will take some time to prepare that thing to drop that weapon on Lucia. So just wait. Then Imusama is saying that it's alright. If we have to wait a little bit, I can wait though. But I want VV also. No matter what, I want VV. No sus, not think for nothing sus, but yeah, I think maybe he wants to kill Vivi or shit like that. Then we saw Akainu also that they had like their full hands with revulsions or they fighting with revulsions, and we saw that thing also on the Tajin Kingdom and the Marines were talking about that. Then we saw a little bit of look of Seven Warlords, the small kids of Seven Warlords. There was Crocodile, there was Dofi, there was I think Moria also, if I'm not wrong. And they have their new Seven Warlord system now. Then Sabo said that when he reached Lucia Kingdom, he saw King Seki and Princess Komin got captured by the citizens who were waiting for them to come, and so they are like that was a kind of a trap. As a stowaway, I was welcomed with open arms cause like I was also rebellion, so they were like they were happy to see me. They were like, okay, another one. This can be the leader. They like Sabo was really popular on that thing after killing his sister that he didn't. And then Ivankov saying that she also saw that on the newspaper, and everyone is calling him King Slayer. Kind of cool name, but that will not be a good thing. And cause of this, a lot of people wants to join the Revolutionary Army cause they saw that their leader, I mean second leader I think, who is Sabo, who killed a Celestial Dragon, who gave no fuck. Like he is literally strong, and like they all want to be like him, motivated by him, and they want to join him. As usual, he was a hero, so he didn't told the real truth that he didn't kill King Cobra, and it was Imusama, cause it will just make a mess, and like no one will understand or like believe him. Plus, no one is gonna join his revolutionary army also. So he kind of like had to lie, sadly, but he wanted people to join on the revolutionary army. Then he told Dragon that he contacted him when he was out of the Lucia Island on a boat when he was coming to Dragon only at that time because there was no signal on the Lucia Island. So because of that, transponder was jamming and shit like that. But when they listened about Sabo, they were like Sabo was on Lucia, so they destroyed the whole Lucia, thinking that Sabo is also dead and Imu-sama's secret is still safe. But it was not the truth. They saw their homeland blown away before their eyes. All the people who were like coming to Revolutionary Army, joining the Revolutionary Army, they saw that their homeland was literally destroyed into pieces or shit like that in front of their eyes. That was like really crazy. Like seeing a island or a country getting destroyed in front of you. That's literally a sad thing and literally a bad shit though. Yeah, they were panicking also on ship, and like there were a lot of citizens who left their families in their country. Their families also like died on that shit. Then Sabo said when the whole thing was destroyed, when whole Lucia kingdom was destroyed, he saw a huge shadow covered the sky above us. Yeah, his shadow dragon was also shocked. Like huge shadow, that must have been hard for them. What in the world happened and shit like that. There was like pitch black flying above the clouds at that time, Sabo said. And that was like unexplainable. You can't explain that at all. Then Sabo said from the first 20 kings, 800 years ago, the creator of this world, the thing that made this world, not talking about Oda, we're talking about One Piece, the thing that whole One Piece and whole world was made, those people creators. The story might sound like crazy, but that king named Saint Imu was from Nerona family, and he still existed 800 years ago also. Then Ivankov was like shocked, like you just said Imu Sama is alive right now also. Like meaning someone there is who is immortal, who can't die and shit like that. There is a person that exists like that. Is it serious? They all are shocked though, for real. Then like Ivankov saying that's why I see why Gorosei is listening and accepting everyone Iusama is saying, cause he is the real king. He is the legend that was 800 years ago also. So they have to like come under him and shit like that. And it's just a coincidence that all that happened. There are some celestial dragons who call them descendant of gods also. So he can be that guy. Imusama can be that guy. Then Dragon be saying like, wait, I don't think like Vegapunk can make a weapon that can like kill so many people. Then Ivankov be shouting like Vegapunk is the only one who can make a weapon like that. Like Dragon saying cause Dragon thought he is like still his friend and he ain't gonna harm people and shit like that. But Ivankov saying nah, you are wrong on that though. The thing you saw over the clouds that destroyed the country, that was an ancient weapon that was used by world government. And Robin told that world government has an ancient weapon like something like that. They have an ancient god or ancient guy also who is sitting on the throne of ruling the whole world right now. And they have like ancient weapon also now. They are like fucking strong. They can like do everything, destroy anyone who they wants in front of them. This is like ancient weapon. Imusama is the one who is from the ancient past, so it all makes sense. But the destroying of Lucia was not reported anywhere. They were like just thinking there was nothing but cake, no bread, no food and shit like that. They were only talking about those things only, but nothing about the Lucia kingdom getting destroyed. Then the last news, the most important news that shows the Shanks' true identity. This guy can be Shanks' father also. Celestial Dragon was executed. I mean, you can understand Celestial Dragons are kind of fucking god on One Piece. But they were executed. Who literally executed them? Was it Gorosei? Was it like Imusama? Who was it? But not, it was none of them. It was Holy Night. Today it happened on the Holy Land of Maria Joe. That is like Saint Figarland Garling. His name is. This guy can be Shanks' father also. By the looks of him, he looks like he's Shanks' father. He looks like at that age only Shanks maybe 32, 35, and he looks like that age only like around 55, 60. He looks like kind of old or maybe older than that also. That was the guy who passed the judgment, and he was a king of God Valley also, where Whitebeard and Roger fighted, and Shanks was a kid at that time, so he was a king there. Maybe when they fighted or shit like that, they kind of like kidnapped Shanks or took Shanks, or like Shanks didn't have anyone to like look after to, so they got Shanks also. That's how maybe Roger got Shanks. And that's why maybe all five elders was listens to Shanks also. Maybe that's why a lot of people who had theories that Shanks can be sister dragon, that's why all be thinking, all be listening and giving priority to Shanks. But this can be the thing that someone who is above sister dragon and someone who is under Gorosei, he can be the son of that guy also. That's the only way they are listening to a pirate though. And maybe he is not literally a pirate. Maybe he is working for world government. Maybe he is like still listening to his father. Or there can be a lot of theories and things like that. That's why maybe they are listening to Shanks. Because he is son of Saint Figarland and he is working for world government only maybe. Or working for Imu Sama only. And this is the guy who is supreme commander of the Holy Knights, leader of Holy Knights, and this exactly kind of everything Celestial Dragon, all Gorosei listening to Shanks, being a pirate, and this guy being there and looking like exactly kind of father figure, or looking like that age only, that he looks like Shanks' father, being from God Valley only. Everything points out that he can be Shanks' father. We don't have any confirmation, but this literally shows that he is maybe most probably the Shanks' father. But what you guys think, that is he Shanks' father or not? You guys can tell us on the comment section. And this is the person who can pass judgment to a Celestial Dragon also. That means Celestial Dragon can also be executed or killed only by Holy Knights, Gorosei or Imusama. And if you guys want to know who was the guy who got killed, it was the guy who helped Shirayoshi and fighted another Celestial Dragon. It was Saint Don Quixote, Major's card. Sadly, but yeah, for helping good people, nothing happens, nothing good happens with you. You just gonna get targeted by world government, and then they're gonna kill you or send you their holy knights to kill you. Those who protect trash are less than trash is the dialogue by this guy. Crazy dialogue. I mean, like we heard kind of some this dialogue, but not in the evil way like Shanks' father said. So this was the whole One Piece 1086 chapter. What you guys think? I mean, like maybe that's why people are saying 1086 is better than 1085, and it is going to be 1 month break after this chapter. Sadly, but I think Oda has eye surgery, so I hope, wish him the best. Like he gets healed and get good really as soon as possible, so we can get like a lot of these shit on anime and manga. And I hope for the best for Oda. And I hope you guys find this chapter interesting and what your thoughts are about this chapter. And do you guys think that Saint Figarland is the father of Shanks or not? Plus, they said that Figarland family is of Shanks only. We saw that on One Piece film, right? So this whole thing points out that he is the most probably the Shanks father. What you guys say? Do let me know in the comment section. And that's it for the video, and thanks for watching this video about One Piece or One Piece chapter, spoilers and shit like that. And what are your thoughts about this chapter? Thoughts about Saint Figarland, thoughts about he being the king of God Valley, being the holy knight, thoughts about Gorosei, Imu Sama, and all the thoughts you can tell us on the comment section. And what you guys say, what will happen on the next chapter, what your theories are, do let me know. And I will see you guys on the next one. Till then, bye guys, bye bye.